It says I'm live. What the heck is going on? Orientation is locked. Please rotate device. I don't know. Never mind. I don't know if I gotta go like this. Is that working? Hi, Matthew. Is that working? It's okay. Is that better? I just turned it, so hopefully I thought so. I don't know what my cell phone's doing, and then it's like I don't want you to see too much. Okay, and hopefully I got it fixed by now. Great. I'm glad I got some company. So what I'm doing is going to go through Lenormand cards one by one. Is that it? That's okay. So, okay, let me get back to what I was saying. So I've done 1 and 2, and so what I'm going to do is 3 and 4. I'm going to try to do four cards each week. So what I'm going to do is do Wednesday and Sunday like I do my free reading. So at 6:30, I'm going to do the Lenormand and then after that I'm going to do the free readings on Wednesday and Sunday night. So I have 2 nights a week because I don't know how Jennifer does it because I have stuff I have to get done and evening is time I like to work. So yes, I love Lenormand. So let's get started with card 3, which is the ship. And what I've done too is also looked at some stuff online to see if they correspond, and it's all pretty much corresponds because Lenormand is pretty straightforward. What you see is what you get, and I think like keywords, when I go back over them, you'll see what I mean. Like, I think the keywords though are pretty easy because all you have to think about for card 3, the ship is the ship coming in, and that's an old adage, if you're as old as I am, that goes back to, it was like fortune. When your ship came in, it means that you were getting lots of money. And there goes one of my sprites, or orbs, little tiny sprites. I call them sprites. They look like, what do they look like? Yeah, they look like little fairies flying by. If you see them once in a while, that's what it is. And I gotta get this turned to the light just right. So ship. I'll look at my notes first, and then I'll read from the book for you. Hello, Wizard Tower, and Michael, and Matthew. Welcome. Okay, so the ship is a card of travel and motion, any kind of vehicle, yearnings or desire, traveling, motivation, navigation, and longing. And then I looked up, there's a place called Cafe Lenormand, which has all of the cards too. And it says travel, business, foreign, international, moving, navy, transport, export. Ship is about journeys, long or short. One ship is coming in. So that's a good key. The ship is coming in. And also you can think of, where is the ship going to take me? So let me grab the book. Alrighty, and I will read to you most of what the book, not every single little detail, but we'll go into mostly what you need to know in a reading. The ship is a card of travel and motion, of journeys and motivation directions. It can represent any kind of vehicle or conveyance by which you might travel. For everyone, the ship represents the journey of life itself or the soul's voyage. as well as the way in which we navigate it. The ship can also provide us with compass direction when it comes next to the 4 seasonal cards of Bouquet, Sun, Sith, and Lily. It is a moving card, giving motivation to the cards around it. Also means yearning or desire for something or someone else. So it can also mean desire. The impact is traveling, motivational, navigational, longing. So, and keywords are travel, transport, abroad, far-seeing, navigation, moving, distance, foreign chimes, overseas, immigration, international, any vehicle, transferring, transition, trip, separation, departure, arrival, holiday, direction, motivation, adventures, marine, sea, ocean, salt, water, beach, journey, exchange, interchange, trade, exploration, foreign culture, lands abroad, longing, yearning, desire towards something or someone, especially in a love reading, right? Soul's voyage, journey of life, tolerance, and going. So people is sailor, traveler, wanderer, traveling, salesperson, merchants, holiday maker, translator, travel agent, immigrant, importer, exporter, and trade. So anything that you can think that shipping would incur, it really is pretty straightforward. And then for love, of course, roving lover, longing for love, or holiday romance. And then work is traveling, sales reps and agents, international trade, import and export. Finance and business, foreign deals and transfers, import, export, overseas, trading, marine, shipping. And then well-being, getting on the move, breaking routine, or taking a break. So it said it compares well with for things journeying towards you. So if rider is facing towards the ship, then that's a double motion moving forward, and that messages would be coming. And the playing card is the 10 of spades, which I guess you can't really correspond to tarot because the playing card is catamancy, and that's a little different. Ship, it also has ship and story. From the Odyssey to the rhyme of the ancient mariner, the ship is a vessel that bears adventures to far-flung lands. So that's pretty that's pretty straightforward. So that's ship. So the next one is 4, which is lighting, is home. And I love the sense of home on this too. So let me see, where did I put my notes? I probably put them some down where I can't find them, right? Yeah, I can be squirrel brained too, guys, let me tell you. And things are like dropping out of my hands today. Like I have a lot of room on this table to put things. Okay, I guess I'm not supposed to go with my notes. Because I hit them. I hit him. Is that the way I see it as? Yes. Yeah, I think so too. Definitely. Alrighty. So now we move on to home. House. Actually, it's house, but house means home. And then I'll go over and recap after I read you. The house is a dwelling in which you live, whether it be a caravan, an apartment, a mansion, hotel, or palace. Wouldn't we all be lucky to live in a palace? But if we lived in a palace, then there'd be plenty of room for everybody. That would be interesting. Let's see. It governs your living conditions and daily tenor of your life. It can also include your locality or neighborhood, something near near to local concerns. Cards surrounding the house nearly always refer to your home and family. This is a predominantly helpful and supportive card whose stability can be overcome by certain combinations. So then we see that the Lenormand works well with different cards, that it works better in conjunction with other cards. So domestic impact is domestic, protective, sheltered, and familiar. Dwelling, family, home, household, hearth, real estate, and property. Sanctuary, shelter, emotional security, refuge, asylum, homely welcome, family values, hotel, retirement home, small building, shop, office, or business, website, homepage, local affairs, domestic, hospital, comfortable. And that's another thing that people say, that Lenormand is really ever-changing, and that it can refer to what's going on today, which I find quite interesting. There, I can rest my elbow, and then maybe it won't be so bad. People, household, homeowner, home-loving person, estate agent, realtor, property trader, interior design, landlord, domestic servants, homemaker, title or deed holder, relatives, and kindred. So that makes sense. Kindred spirits and familiar people, and love, domesticity, stable relationship, and I'm moving the whole table, of course. All right, stable relationship, boy or girl next door. Interesting. And then we have love. Okay, that was love. Work, working from home, cottage industry, small business, pocket money, and stable employment. Well-being, returning to normal, treatments that stabilize, home comforts that heal, hereditary conditions, being in quarantine, and taking bed rest. Yeah, you just have to wing the lives. I myself, at first, I was a little nervous, but I got over it. Finance and business, in-house business, domestic budget, PIN money, property deals, or mortgages. Okay. Comparative ship or path for traveling away from home, stock for additions to family. That's why I didn't want to get into comparisons too much yet, because kind of get to know the cards before you do comparisons, I think. That's the way I did tarot. So, okay, the playing card is King of Hearts, represents the family, man, and protector of the household. The King of Hearts keeps the fire, hearth fire. The house and story. The house is a starting and ending point of most folk stories. Sometimes it appears as a potentially deathly gingerbread house in Hansel and Gretel. Or welcoming home when Gerda takes shelter in the Snow Queen. I like the way they relate it to stories, because we all know those stories for the most part. So I think that's pretty good. So that's 4. So I'll recap, and we'll go through. Then we'll go through the ones that 1 through 4. So the first one that we looked at was rider. And to me, rider is a really good keyword that I think is Pony Express. That's what it kind of reminds me of. But actually, I think it's supposed to be Paul Revere. But messages. You know what? The Pony Express delivered messages from door to door. And depending on the cards around it, it can be speedy. So here we have a rider bringing some kinds of news or information. Yeah. And then we have number 2, which is clover. So think of this is what I'm thinking. Think of a 4-leaf clover. Clover brings luck, But once you pluck the four-leaf clover, it's not going to last very long. So it can be luck that is fleeting in romance, whatever. You know, it will go good for a while, but like clover left alone, not tended to, then that luck can run out very quickly. And then we just stitch ship, which is about traveling and ship coming in. So depending on which way the ship is headed, it could be things coming in, or you'll be longing for travel and distance far off lands. So again, whatever this is paired with can take you in either direction. Either something coming in or something going away, depending where it lays out in the reading. And then we end, the last one for this week is home. And that's all you, in a way, that's all you need to know. Home is whatever it is to you. It's your it can be a place of business. It can be cottage industry. It can be stability. It can be real estate transactions. It can be anything like that. Safety and comfort, right on. You were listening. See, I'm going to remember what the first two first, then I'm going to remember. Yes, exactly, was this tower. Exactly. So, hopefully, and safety, yes, yes. It gives, we feel comfortable in our own four walls, don't we? So I'm going to end that for now, this for now, and hopefully we can really get, yeah, I like this deck too. It's the Enchanted, and of course it's backwards for me, the Enchanted Lenormand Oracle by Caitlin Matthews. And I really like it too. I like the crystal ball type deal. So I'm going to close out for now, and I'll be back at 7 p.m., take a little break for my Wednesday night. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. My brain's been so squirrely today. There must be something in the stars. So I'll be back at 7 p.m. and hopefully I'll be horizontal instead of vertical, because I don't like being vertical. Well, whatever. Anyway, so next Sunday we'll do two more. We'll do 5 and 6 Lenormand. Next Sunday, and then Wednesday we'll do 7 and 8, and then we'll do it that way, and we'll get through that quick, and then when we get through all the cards, we can go into combinations and how to do readings. So that's it for now. Have a great evening. Catch you later.